Hello, it's Shannon. The other day I did a jewelry box tour of all of my rings in my other jewelry box, and somebody asked to see my bracelets. So this is the chaos that is my bracelet jewelry box. So this is just, oh, sorry, this is a mess, but this is just a little vintage jewelry box that I bought somewhere along the way, and this is where I keep all my bracelets. So I don't have a great setup for this, and I've filmed it. This is now the third time. So I'm going to try to turn you around and see if that works better, because me just doing it in my lap is sort of a disaster. So stand by. All right, I'm just going to grab them and hopefully I can get them in focus. So this is a one that I bought that has little themed ones based on the Marines. And so it's got just a lot of red on it, so I tend to wear it with red, but that's the Marine themed one. And I do love the bracelet itself, and it has this kind of clasp that I really like that just slides in like this, and then it has this little safety veil. So that's my Marine one. This is my original one from when I was a child. So I got this in 5th grade, I think, and I still have quite a few of the charms that I got originally. So this little teddy bear was on the original one. Oh, sorry, that's hard. And I've just added to it and added to it throughout the years. And so it's really special to me just because, oh, and like that little topaz, I'm a November, and so that was original. But these are just things, where we've gone as when my husband and I were first married, things that we did as, young married, and then things that we did as a family, once we had kids. So this one's really special to me. This one I love, just because it's so quintessential 60s. So bought this at an estate sale, and it has these little pictures, little engraved pictures of this person's little son and daughter with his little glasses. Look at that. It just kills me that, a family let that go, but it's my job to rescue it. So I wear that one from time to time. This is the one that I just my most recent acquisition. This is the one that I stayed at that estate sale for so long to try and win, and I was just determined. And so I love this one because of the bracelet itself with this kind of a rope bracelet detail and lots of green and Sarah Coventry. I love that one. And it does have that big chunky clasp that just slides in like that, and I love those. So I do think she worked for the telephone company, because it's got this little piece that's almost like an operator board, and she has a telephone on it somewhere. And so that's the story I'm telling myself, is that she worked for the telephone company. So that's I love that one. This is one I got at that same auction. It's Christmas themed, so it's got a little Santa and a package, a little gingerbread house, a little stocking. So as I find some more Christmas ones, I'll add to that one, I think. This one is from that same auction, just a little bit of a travel themed one, and it just has the Colosseum and Eiffel Tower. And then I loved this one because it's a cable car, and it has this little guy that moves. You can see him moving in there. This one I loved because it had this little globe. I used to collect globes, and so when I found this one, I just knew I had to have it. So estate sale. I had been to most of the places that were listed, that are on here. I did add this one. It's a little UFO from Roswell, New Mexico. My daughter worked in New Mexico one summer in college, so when I went to pick her up, we went to Roswell and we got that little UFO. I thought that was funny. It's travel themed. And so this is just a little bridesmaid one that I got at that auction. So I don't know. That's neither here nor there. This one was really, this one I bought in college. So it was really my second one, like my childhood one. And then this is one that I bought in college. My mom and I went to a Christmas show by the Junior League in Mobile, Alabama. And I bought this one, and I loved it because all of the pieces move. So this little charm says in the doghouse, and there's a little guy, who pops in and out. He's in the doghouse. And this little puppy dog, his head moves. There's a little slot machine. It's hard to see all these. I don't know if you can see them. This little Ferris wheel goes round and round. Really fun. So I've worn that one since college. This one I bought pretty much complete at an estate sale, but I've added a few things to it. I loved it because of the little class ring with the turquoise, with the topaz, because I'm a November person, and so love that. But I added this little microscope. I added the gingerbread house. I added this little hamburger, because my maiden name is Burger, so I used to collect anything hamburger when I was little. And I also added this cuckoo clock, and now you know why if you've seen my clock wall video. This one is not sterling, but I just found it at an estate sale and thought it was so cute. It's all Girl Scout themed, so some little Girl Scout had that one. And I think that's about it for, oh, here's my only gold charm bracelet. I got this in high school, and almost all of these, I added during high school. I did add this little ingot type thing, whatever this is, just a couple years ago. I got that at an estate auction here in Kansas City. So these are all just older things from high school. I've always been a Disney person. I've got a little Mickey Mouse. And then, so just, you remember when birthstone babies were a thing? So that's from my oldest. I bought this one on eBay from Stuart, the designer. He used to make jewelry in the 30s and 40s, I think. Stuart Nye. He was out of West Virginia, I think, or the North Carolina. And he does a lot of very nature themed. And I loved this because it had these little copper things, but it's teeny tiny. I cannot even fit it around my wrist. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But I was excited to get that for the fall, but I've never worn it because it's too small. Okay, just a couple more things that I'll just grab at random. Oh, you've seen this, but I did buy this at an estate sale, and I bought a necklace that went with it. It's all coins from her travels, and these are from the 50s, and I just love that. But it is very loud, like even too loud, even for me sometimes. Okay, random other things that I bought at estate sales. All of these came from estate sales. So my storyteller bracelet. This John Hardy was really, I loved it because it looks like knitting, but I couldn't get it off, and I mangled it with a plier and then set of pliers, and then my husband had to just like wrench it off to get off of me, so I got to get it fixed. This twisted, this little bangle, they're just random ones from estate sales. Then I do have a couple of David Yurman bracelets. I have the green one that's in the 7mm, I think, and then this blue one. I love the color in the 10mm, but this one pinches. And so I got both of these on eBay, so secondhand. I should probably just sell it because I never wear it. I found this one in my box. I don't even know. I think it's all Native American themed, so I need to look at it and see if it's sterling. I've never worn this. I just got it somewhere. And then other random little things. This is an old Pandora that's so stretched out that I never wear it. It's really, really old. And then I think probably, I've got this mesh bracelet from Tiffany. Again, I bought this secondhand. I bought it at a pawn shop, but it's really too big and it falls off. So probably need to sell that. And then this bracelet, I hardly ever wear it, but I got this for my 10-year anniversary at my company. And so used to, they would give you money in, like a little online gift thing, and that's what I bought. All right, thanks. I'm racing. I appreciate you sticking with me. Have a great evening.